Hey guys, today I just wanted to show and make this video on our new Rusticated 2.0 update. So I'm just gonna jump right into it. It's gonna be a little tutorial slash new things we added just to showcase them and show you how to use them. The thing I want to start with is we expanded our F rotate menu. So before you could just press F with a specific items and you could rotate between them. Now we added a category wheel. So if you right click with the item, it brings up a category. You can select barricades, external walls, whatever. And then you can also have more options by using the F rotate. So it gives it a lot faster than having to press one, go to items, search, etc. Um, Super simple, just right click with any item, move on. Next thing I want to show you guys is our load menu. This allows you to publish builds now, favorite them, load in people's builds from the community. So basically, same process before. Enter build name description. We made the UI a lot cleaner than the old one, of course. So you can now click on a build, hit publish. This will allow people to load your build in on their plots, and it'll also allow them to copy your build and build onto it, and then publish it if they want to. So if I publish this build, you'll now see this build in our publish tab. And if I go to community, you'll now see stars on builds. You can see one from Jake here. You can press the star and it will go to your favorites. And then you can either load this build in or copy to builds. Another cool thing is you'll see this URL here, which is our share URLs. You only get a share URL for published builds. And once a build is published, you can go to that URL and it will actually give you more details on the build, for example here. You can click to copy the URL and share it, or you can favorite it and it will favorite it in here so you can load it in later. Also, another point I wanted to make about our community UI is we will be adding searching very soon in the future. We actually have the route done and maybe even tags, but we wanted to start with the basics, make sure everything's working correctly because we have to merge all of our builds from our old database to our new database because everything's a completely new format to support new things and add new things in the future. So that will be coming shortly in the future, but I just wanted to make sure you guys knew that. The next thing I want to show you guys is our settings menu. It's pretty much the same as before. We moved some stuff around and we added a few new things. Here you have customized vehicles now, so it's kind of like our item menu. You don't have to go to F1 and spawn everything. So you can actually build vehicles in this menu, just like so. And you can save them, and then you can spawn them. These automatically spawn with high quality parts and full or great, so you can just drive them right away. And these also go across servers. So if you want to go to the EU, US, etc., you can load your cars in there just like your bases. And now we actually also save inventories. So once you log off, your inventory is saved, and once you log back in, your inventory loads. It also goes across the EU and AU servers. Another thing I want to show you guys in our settings menu is this new build assist tab. This is where the cool new tools that we added come in very handy. I'm going to show you my favorite one first, which is our new brush tool. So this only works with walls, and pretty much you can go left, right, or up with walls. However many are in this menu is how many there is. The little orange square actually represents you pretty much. So if I go to build here, and also all these little menus have switches at the top. So this allows you to turn them on and off without losing your settings very fast. So now if I place a wall, you'll notice that it goes as it is in the menu. This also works with our new auto door system. So now you can set doors that you automatically want to fill in frames. You can have code locks automatically put on them, and you can also tell them to be open or closed. So this also works with our hatches down here, and there's a code lock option for them, or triangle floor grills, of course. And then we also have options for windows and embrasures. So you can now select what windows you want and embrasures and turn that on as well. So we're just going to turn all three of these on here, and we're actually going to leave our brush mode on because you can actually use the brush tool with the doors. It's very odd, but it works. Um, the only thing the brush tool won't work with is our new mirror tool, and we plan on fixing that eventually, but we had a few issues with it, so that's why it's not a thing at the moment. But if we disable our brush tool now and we place single doors, as you can see, I didn't turn the code lock option on for that one, so now they'll place with code lock. You can have them open, so when you place them they automatically open. You can also place windows now and automatically place the windows. It goes off your direction you're looking, so now the window would go that way. You can also change your material as always with the F, just like that. Another tool we now have is the wall stacking and floor stacking, but we wanted to make it so everything is adjustable to the user, so you can actually do squares or triangles, and you can say how many squares you want it to go out, and then it will come back with all triangles. And you can do the same thing with triangles, and it even gives you a little display of how far the spacing is. So I'll just do square for now, and I'll just say 9. So if I place a foundation, and then I turn this on with up here, and then I place the next one, it goes off, it comes back automatically. The same thing with floor stacking. If we turn this on, you can adjust how tall you want the floor stack to be. So if I place my next foundation, you'll see it's raised. The next thing I want to show you guys is our mirror tool. So we expanded on our old mirror tool, which actually you would set the middle and you would build on each side. So now we support a bunch of different types of bases. Here's a lot of them here. Basically, you come in the UI, you hit /center. It detects what kind of base you're on. You can also use /center here, or you can use the set center in here. And then you can rotate between how you want the walls to be placed. And then it mirrors them on all the sides. You can also upgrade, and it will upgrade all the sides. You can remove, and it'll remove on all the sides, etc. Same thing for all these types of bases. You just come here, set center, and you can pick how you want the mirror to look. This tool I want to show you guys is our upgrade tool, which is on this tab. So it's pretty much /up and /downgrade, but we built a little UI for it, just like everything else. You just walk up, look at a wall, and upgrade, and it brings everything to its next upgradable level. And then you can do down, and it goes everything's back down one. And then you can actually force all as well, and that will force everything to the same material. That's pretty much everything for this tab for now. We have coming soon here because we do actually have tools for all these spots, but they're a little more complicated than complex to get done, and we really wanted to get an update out because our current server is not doing very well, as it has a lot of issues, and this rewrite will fix a lot of them. Some other little things we have now is X is the default fly keybind, so you no longer have to go in the UI and press it or bind your own key. X will do it for you as long as you're not mounted in any chair. Now if you press 7, you automatically get an electric tool, so you don't have to spawn it in. If you press 8, you automatically get a hose tool, so you don't have to spawn that in. We also fixed turrets, so you can now place turrets, shotgun traps, and fire traps, and actually load them with ammo, and no other player will actually see them shoot or be able to trigger them except yourself. SAM sites are still currently disabled. We recently added this new UI to do a little more things like show upkeep cost, and also raid counter. So if you shoot a rocket, it counts it. You can break it down into materials, etc. I'll put the full changelog in the description, probably like a pastebin link. One more cool thing you can actually do is we actually added Fortify import, so you just do /import and then the pastebin URL for Fortify. Again, I'll post everything in the description and let you guys go through it all there. Lastly, I want to tell you about our partners in the Building Bulletin Discord. They are pretty much a Discord community for building. You can show your bases there, you can request bases, you can learn how to build bases, etc. I'll leave their link in the description below. If you guys have any suggestions for this server or any of our servers, really, you can leave it in our Discord suggestion channel. I'll leave our Discord link below. You can also leave some suggestions in the comments if you want, of things you want to see us add, or just how you feel about the server. I hope you guys enjoy this new update. We'll continue to try to produce new things for the server. We still have those few things in here that we want to come out with very soon. Again, if you have any suggestions, feel free to leave them below. Thanks.